Good morning, lovelies. It is a overcast day here in West Sussex, and but today is the day where I finally go and pick up the materials for the bed. So I've been staying in the camper, it's fine. I've been still staying in it whilst work is being done on it. As you can see behind me, we've got the OSB down and the insulation under there. So that's been there since last year, but there just hasn't been the time. And to be honest with you, I don't live in it in the winter, and I haven't worked on it in the winter. I've had so much going on. But I've just been in it for 2 months, and it's now beginning of May, and I've been in it for 2 months, and I've had some repairs done on it in Devon, which was awesome. But I'm not going to sleep on the floor anymore. There is a bed up at the cab, which we're sorting out as well, but I am not a tight space type person, so it's a little bit tight spaced for me. It's great for grandchildren and stuff like that, and whoever else wants to go up there, but it's not for me. So today I'm going to Wickes to get some OSB, and we went and got a load of pallets free. I'm all basically, I am all about sustainability and reusing and recycling, and I'm sorry if you could hear the road out there, but I am not going to buy materials when I don't need to. And so there's a place where I know that sells a lot of pallets, that gives away lots of pallets, and he's a really nice guy, the owner of this company, and he gets a lot of his deliveries on pallets, and sometimes very long ones as well, and also very, just not even like pallets, just planks of wood. And so they gave us 4 yesterday, and it's amazing. Really, really, really lovely guy, and I'm so appreciative to him. So that is also going to help with the structure, but I do need to go and buy OSB for the bed, which is going to be a bench in the daytime and then flap open and take up the bench is going to be just 17 inches depth. I'm so sorry, can you hear all that out? Jesus. Oh yeah, lots of motorbikes. People come out on motorbikes on a Sunday, don't they? So 17 inches depth, and that's going to open up into 34. That's fine for me because I'm the only one that sleeps in it, and I can fit another child on there if I take my grandchildren or whatever, so it's all good. And it's going to be 17 off the floor as well. So I do need the OSB for that. It's cheaper than ply and actually more sturdy than ply. So I'm going to pick that up, and we've got piano hinges to pick up from Toolstation, and screws, all the bits and pieces that we kind of don't have. So yeah, I'm on my mission, and I'm just about to go out and do that now. So come with me to Wickes, and I've already put the order in, and yeah, so gonna get that in the van. And tomorrow morning my mate's coming round, gonna be all set up by 10 o'clock, and yeah, we'll work on it. So really cool. I'm off to Wickes now, and Toolstation later. Okay, bye. Right, well guys, that's the OSB in, and then the 3x2, and and the bed is basically going along here. Too much to explain now. I will get this out, and you'll see it being built tomorrow anyway. I really need the loo, so I'm going back in, and I looked for the flooring in there, you know, like sticky vinyl tiles or whatever, and they don't sell them in there. So she said I'll go to B&Q or B&M. And there are other places that sell them, but I must not get distracted with that. I'm very sort of ADHD. Well, I have got ADHD, and I jump from one thing to another, and I'm really trying to teach myself now to finish tasks, stay on task, stay on one task, work on that. Okay, look up other stuff online and stuff, but don't start going crazy and buying other stuff. And I've been ADHD my whole life, obviously, and it's been pretty crazy in the past, but I'm really teaching myself now, you know, just stay one task at a time. And right now, oh god, it's telling me my battery needs charging. Right now it's the bench and the bed, and that's it. That's all it is. That's all that's happening, and then I'll move on to the next bit. So anyway, I'm going to go for the toilet now and get this lot home. Okay, see you later. Bye. Well, oh my God, guys. These are Wix toilets. Oh my shitting God. Look at this. What the actual fuck? There's shit on the oh my God, and I'm dying for a pee. I don't really know what to do. Oh my God. So gross, man. So gross. Well, that was totally gross. I was actually forced to go to the toilet because I'm on diabetic meds, and one of them is just frequent peeing. Oh my God, I had to wipe it off. It was disgusting. And I am not precious about things like this. Okay, I'm not precious about. I mean, I don't actually have a toilet in my camper van. I do my business in a bucket. So yeah, I'm not precious about it, but sitting on wiping somebody else's pee and then having to sit on the toilet seat was just a stretch too far. Oh, I just feel gross. So I just spoke to the manager about it, and I said, she's just like, have you seen your toilets? He went, yep, totally. They were terrible on Friday. The cleaner was supposed to come in, didn't come in, and he'd locked them, but somebody's obviously opened them again. And so he said, have you been? I would let you use ours. I was like, it's a bit late now, done it. So yeah, they were freaking gross, right? Anyway, so I'm going home with my OSB and my work stud, whatever it's called. Yeah, and then I'm going to take my boy out for a walk. Sounds like he's a dog, but he does actually need to walk. I'll take my dog and my boy. No, my boy and me are going out for a walk with the dog to a little country park near us, which is really nice. And he can go in a cafe and have something. And then on the way back, we will go to Tool Station and pick up the piano hinges and the screws. And then, yeah, tomorrow morning it's all going to be, because it's going to be raining apparently tomorrow. So I'm going to put the van gazebo out, get the extension lead plugged in, get the table there, get it all set up for my mate who's coming at about 10. Make him a cup of tea, and then hopefully by tomorrow evening we will have a bench bed. Yay! Hey guys, so this is what it looks like before the second bit of OSB went on. I let my friend run with it and that was fine, but at the end of the day it's my camper van and I really wasn't happy with the way it looked. I don't like that thick piece of pallet and then the thin piece of pallet and those two boards across. I didn't like the way it looked at all. And as you can see on this one where the top is resting on the 3x2, it's resting in the middle of it. And I like things to be symmetrical, I like things to be flush, and the whole thing with the cushion on was also 4 inches too high, so my head was kind of banging at the top of the window. It was all wrong, so it had to be right. So I decided to take it all apart again and do it myself. Okay, so yesterday my friend's mitre saw, chop saw broke, so I've just gone to Toolstation and bought a new one. It's an Ainhell, and I've watched reviews and different bits and pieces. I mean, it's not like 200 quid, it was 60 quid, but it will do the job. So yes, let's get this open. So yeah, as much as I love my mate to pieces, this is how I wanted it to look. A little bit more symmetrical, a little bit more lined up, and I'm pretty happy with that. Really pleased with it, actually. Hello guys. Yeah, so the last video said about me buying that chop saw from Toolstation or Screwfix or wherever it was, and I didn't then video me using it because I was on my own that day and I just wanted to get on, and oh, you know what it's like. So but it worked really well. I got done what I needed to get done, and I am now sitting on my bed. Just to say though, at the moment I still haven't done the legs. They are very temporary. That's still to go, and also the cladding on the front is still to go, but we are getting there and it's usable anyway. I've slept in it since I've done it, so I've slept in the van on my bed and it was great to be off the floor. Yeah, it's working really well, but just a few more little tweaks. Yeah, and at the moment I haven't got all the plushy cushions I had on it because I've taken a couple indoors, but it looks really nice. It was so nice to be able to just sit here and with all my cushions and this gorgeous throw that I brought for it, and it was just, we went to Stonehenge and I just chilled out and looked at Stonehenge through the door, and it was awesome to not be on the floor anymore. Yay! I say legs fit in here, very temporary measure. Okay, just very temporary. But yeah, so this folds out, legs go, I don't know if you can see the end, legs go in there, it comes down, and there we have the bed. Not a bit wobbly. It's actually completely fine. Yeah, so that's how that works. And I was gonna have it so this bit lifted up as well, but the OSB that I used is a little bit thick and I don't need that to happen. So you can see the gaps underneath. Well, I don't know whether to clad them or for a nice look, or to be practical. To be honest with you, shoving things under there is a lot easier. So probably gonna keep it like that. And anyway, it's only me that sees it, and also it's practical for also I have blankets that cover over it and everything, and throws that come down, so it's all cool. It looks really nice when it's fine. And look, at the moment I've just put shoes under there, so yeah, that's how that's worked, and I'm completely happy with it. Hello from up there. Let's bring you down here again. I'm completely fine with it, and at the end of the day it's only for me, and maybe I could fit a small child on here with me, one of my grandchildren perhaps. And like I say, the legs are a work in progress. The cladding, I kind of do want to do it because it would just look really nice. But in terms of practicality, I was going to do it and then have doors that come down, just like doors that come down. Possibly. But in terms of practicality, just shoving things under there in a neat fashion is more practical really than, you know, blocking something off and lifting a huge great big thing up it's not huge, but you know, when it's got its blankets and cushions on it, the seat, I don't care about if that lifts up. So it's what works for me, and it's working really well, and I'm really pleased with it. And I bought a sander the other day as well, because do you know what? I need these tools in my life. I don't like relying on my friend all the time. It's great, yeah, he's got them all. He's a woodworker. He comes round, he's a carpenter. He comes round and he brings whatever. But I want my own, you know. I don't like to rely on people to live my life. So, and especially for my van, because it's so personal to me. So yeah, that's how it is at the moment. And the next thing, what I'm doing this afternoon, is I am making the blinds for the windows, which is super cool. I'm going around my dad's partner's house, because she has a nice sewing machine and I do not. Me and sewing, yeah, I'm very crafty, but I don't really do the whole sewing machine thing. But she's got a super duper one, so I'm just going to go around and knock things up on her machine. So those videos will be coming at a later date. But yeah, so for now, the bed is done, apart from the legs. It's usable, it's workable. I'm really pleased with it, and it's got me off the floor. So yeah, all cool, and I will see you in the next vid. Bye guys.